Talk about your wild card. This was supposed to be a tag team championship matchup. This was supposed to be Famous Inc. versus the Dreamboats. However, the partner of main event Michael Shawn, very conspicuous by his absence, it has materialized. Oh, there's the graphic. It was supposed to be a tag title match, but it has materialized into singles competition because Dreamy Drew's not here. He's snowed in Reno.
And his opponent.
So yes.
From Ukiah, California. Repping Famous Inc. Johnny King.
So we are still going to give you people everything we can as far as content, as far as compelling content goes. Yes, the tag titles are not on the line. Yes, it has turned into Johnny Inc., a former TWF champion, versus Michael Shawn one-on-one. But the feud keeps going. These guys hate each other's guts. I'm not sure if scores will be settled. But you see the look of determination on the face of both individuals. We make the fancy graphic, we anticipate a tag title match, and the Dreamboats throw us a curveball. Of course they do. Well, Johnny Inc. wants some revenge from events recently in Manteca, California, where the Dreamboats costed him a match and Ashton a match. Oh, look at that. He's pissed off. Johnny Inc's gonna chase him to the ends of the earth and beat the hell out of him. And Michael Shawn playing those mind games. Hits him in the midsection now. Sunset flip perhaps, and look at Johnny Inc. Lays into him with some big right hands. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, maybe the most powerful member of the roster wasn't going out like that, and Michael Shawn's got to he's got to rethink some strategy. A pair of clotheslines had no effect on a very determined Johnny Inc. Back to live action now. Shot to the midsection. Oh, he caught him. Oh, power slam on the ring apron, and Johnny Inc. going to town on Michael Shawn. Measure him now for something. Oh, he missed. Johnny Inc. went for something, and you hear the knee of Johnny Inc. slam into those boards, slam into that retaining barrier here at Free Flow Academy in Rockland, California, and he ain't moving. Oh, this is rough. Well, here's where he catches him one more time, executes a very nice power slam, but then his knee slammed really hard into those boards. You see, there's no give there. That's to protect the crowd from whatever event they have going on here. Sickening, absolutely disgusting thud as his knee slammed into that thing. Oh, and he's going to keep going. Talk about heart and guts. Talk about a guy determined to give these people what they paid for. Johnny Inc. is that guy. Michael Shawn now. A definite advantage. Oh, drop kick to the injured leg. I'm not sure if it's the thigh muscle or the patella or something, but he's definitely in trouble. And Michael Shawn going to work here. Well, later on in this hour of Wrestling Power, you will see Samoan Sapp return to the squared circle after a broken leg. He is looking for revenge on the New York Badass Phil Baroni and on Big MF Matt Freeman. He wants some sort of revenge. He wants some sort of matchup. We'll see what materializes. But as it stands right now in front of your face, Michael Shawn is going to work on the injured leg of Johnny Inc. In traditional wrestling circles, it might be like, beat up the left leg, beat up the left leg. But if the right leg is the injured leg, go for it. And like a shark smelling bloody water, Michael Shawn wants a victory here in Rockland here tonight. Well, it's very self-evident among every filled seat here in Rockland, California. That's right, every chair they have is occupied. They want to see Johnny Inc. beat down Michael Shawn, but tonight might not be that night. You're injured, you're hurt, here we go. Oh, look at that. He can't even run the ropes because the knee is too messed up. Michael Shawn has a definite advantage, and it could just be a matter of time before he puts him away, in my estimation. Power slam! Wow, Johnny Inc. able to get a power slam. Keep him down temporarily, but there you go. An opening the size of a pea, and Michael Shawn takes advantage with one more shot to the injured leg. There's that improvisational power slam moments ago, but it wasn't enough to sustain any offense because the guy can barely stand. Michael Shawn taking advantage of what happens. Sometimes you're just a victim of circumstance. Like the Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant goes down, you're stuck. You're stuck with that circumstance. Your leading scorer is down, Johnny Inc. is hurt, and Michael Shawn is taking full advantage of this situation. You see every seat filled on the far end of the ring there. You see Michael Shawn talking junk, talking trash, talking it up every second he can. There is absolutely no love lost between these two individuals. Wow, chops him in the chest. Echoes throughout the Free Flow Academy here in Rockland, California. Thank you so much for watching. It is fun to put these shows, these TV productions together. I appreciate you checking out what we do. And one more shot to the leg. Like I said before, it could just be a matter of time. It could just be a matter of fate in these circumstances that Johnny Inc. is defeated and goes down. You can't fault the guy for fighting back. You can't fault the guy for showing some guts and intestinal fortitude, but he's got a bum wheel. Oh, goodness. And Michael Shawn letting these people know, yeah, you're ahead. Yeah, you're winning. You are the guy that is winning this particular matchup at this particular time, and you got to rub it in all our faces. Is that what you do? Oh, here we go. Figure four, perhaps. Modified figure four. He's using that right leg to apply even more pressure than a normal figure four leg lock. It's a modified figure four. It's a new age figure four, which actually applies more pressure, in my opinion. Michael Shawn innovating in that squared circle, or outside of it, if you will. I might not like his attitude. I might not like the fact he's full of himself, but look at the guy can wrestle. The guy can go in the squared circle. Watch that right leg. The right leg is the key in this whole situation of Michael Shawn. Right there. Right there. The right leg shoving, applying pressure, and Inc. knew that. Inc. was doing anything he could to get himself out of that situation. Very innovative offense by Michael Shawn. Inc. now trying to gain some momentum, trying to hit some moves, trying to compete here in front of these people. Big time rights. That every single time you think he's coming back, here we go, burying the shoulder into the midsection. There's that strength, even on one leg.
It won't, it'll just run out.
I can do it online.
Oh, no, you're good.
Muscle Buster! Muscle Buster! All he could muster. Down goes Michael Shawn and Johnny Inc. in just too much damn pain to pin him right away. And Michael Shawn had enough presence of mind to put that foot on the bottom rope and prevent any possibility of a 3 count. Well, here's that Muscle Buster one more time. Nicely executed by Johnny Inc., but he is in so much pain. A normal human being would probably be on his way to the hospital, would probably be sitting in the emergency room at Kaiser, but that ain't what Johnny Inc. is about. Johnny Inc. is gonna fight. Oh, Spine Buster! Nicely done. One more time. It's the power. It's the power and the innovation and the brain of Johnny Inc. that gets him out of dodge, that gets him out of trouble right here. Intercepts him like a pass in the NFL and dumps him down with the Spine Buster. Johnny Inc. to a vertical base. So is Michael Shawn. Oh no. There's that kamikaze he uses so well. Ink infection! Inc. wins it! You talk about turning an absolute negative into a positive. That's exactly what Johnny Inc. accomplished moments ago. Oh, and he's going after the leg. Come on. This is all extracurricular activities. This is all post-match shenanigans. Johnny Inc. got the win, and Shawn is pissed off about it. And Johnny Inc. able to throw out the trash. We thought we were getting a tag title match, but what we really got was a very hotly contested singles matchup. He won the battle, but with that very messed up and injured leg, he might have lost the war, unfortunately. Definitely needs to seek some medical treatment right here. Kamikaze, unprettier, whatever you want to call it. Johnny Inc. reverses it into an ink infection slam, 3 count, and a win. You like the live pro wrestling? May 18th, Boys and Girls Club, 545 West Alameda Street in Manteca, California. Doors at 6:30, show at 7. It's a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club. You gotta be there. $10 for adults, $5 for kids. Also, the biggest show of the summer, July 13th, Colonial Theater, 3522 Stockton Boulevard in Sacktown. Doors at 6:30, show at 7. $12 at the door, $10 online. Kids are $8. Facebook.com/TheTWF for all the skinny on all our live events all over this area.
If someone is thinking about buying or selling real estate, I always recommend they hire the best agent for the job. There are a lot of moving parts in real estate. There are a lot of things that could go wrong, and having the right team is critical to having a successful transaction. My team and I work very hard to provide an exceptional level of service, and we only ask that you give us the opportunity to sit down and talk to you about your goals and interview for the job as your agent. If you don't choose us, we would never be upset, only appreciative of the opportunity to interview for the job. Yes, you can with Lance McCann.
Smacking them down, beating and burning them straight to the ground. Non-stop, just like the flow. Once I get you down, I never let go. Till the blood comes, till you lose your breath, till it's almost over, till there's nothing left. What's the next step? Never enough, never the same, roughing you up, getting you stuck. No tap, no count, just pins, you out. I own the mat, the ring is a home, killing them, crushing them, snatching them, all in your dome, can't stop it. I crave this, why? 'Cause I'm the greatest.
Well, Matt Fury takes on Vinny Massaro next week one-on-one on this program. You saw last week, beautiful 450 and a victory over CJ Dirt. Next week from Stockton, Vinny Massaro one-on-one, a man he once upon a time beat for the title.
So I'm here in another hotel, in another city. I reflect over the weekend. It was an amazing weekend. I loved it. I had so much fun doing what I love. But something that keeps coming to mind is the saying of wasted youth. And I started realizing that I've wasted my fucking youth. I'm 30 years old. Things are starting to hurt. My back hurts, my shoulder hurts. I didn't even do much. So I only give myself about 5 more years of this. And if I don't make it those 5 years, I'll just stay an electrician, whatever. That's the middle-class American dream, right? You get a good job, you make $20, $40 an hour, get an okay house, provide for your wife and kids. What the fuck I want? I want to provide for my family. I want to provide for their friends. I want to provide for everyone around me. And I know how to do it through wrestling. This can take over everything. It's one of the largest money-making businesses in the world. Professional wrestling. And I'm just a ghetto kid from nowhere, right? So I have to figure out the reason why I wasted my youth. I did it because I was masking my pain with drugs, liquor, women, food, everything. I wasn't in control because I wanted to numb the pain that life has put me through. Well, July 26th of last year, that all changed. I took control of me. I'm gonna show the pain. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna feel the pain. I'm gonna use that energy. I go into the gym with these negative feelings and I push the weight. I push myself. And it makes me better. So I eat better. I work better. I think better. I'm ready for this life. I'm already staying in hotels every night. I'm already homeless. Let's make some money. I'll fight for my family. You put me in a ring with some money, I'll do it. I don't give a bet. I'm gonna make some money though. Keep watching. Haley's coming, mother.
TWF Championship. 2 weeks on this program, can Beast become the champion once again when he faces Michael Nothing? You gotta tune in next week and the week after. Subscribe on YouTube. You know you love it. You know you're watching right now on Light Rail in Sacramento or at work in Stockton or Facebook.com/TheTWF to find out what's going on. We got shows coming up in all sorts of markets, Manteca, Rockland, all over. You want a private party? You want a birthday party? Let's figure something out, okay? Let's figure it out. So like I said, hit us up if you want us to bring pro wrestling action to your town at Facebook.com/TheTWF.
Way to the ring. All the way from the island of Samoa. Weighing at 400 pounds. Sapp.
It is so nice to see Samoan Sapp back in the squared circle. Suffered multiple injuries that put him on the shelf months ago by Phil Baroni and Matt Freeman. The guys are MMA fighters. The guys go after you and hurt you, and unfortunately Sapp was a product of that philosophy on life. But Sapp is back. These people respect him. We're here at the Free Flow Academy. Let's see. Let's just see if Sapp can get some revenge on those two cronies here this evening.
Hello, Rockland! In case you don't know, I am Samoan Sapp. Say Samoa. Say it one more time. If I can tell you, that means thank you very much, Samoa. I'm very thankful to be back here. I just got off the injury list. Yeah, I was over at the ambulance all over Stockton. And you had these two fighters named Baroni and Freeman. They decided to go take my leg and snap it in two. That's what I said. I said, hey, not me. So I'm off the injury list here. I'm here to come back. To help all of you out here wrestling to see some more. Mr. Albert, thank you for having us for the venue tonight. We appreciate having you and having us here too. So give a round of applause to the mayor of having here at the Big Lord Gallery. Now, as Samoan Sapp here today, he heard that Mr. Phil Baroni is in the house tonight.
Too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave.
And here comes a real piece of work. Absolutely no love here in Rockland for Big MF Matt Freeman and the New York badass Phil Baroni. Talk about guys that come to every single one of the towns that we perform in and do their best to insult everyone. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support. So is that how this thing shakes out? Okay, I'm being told it's going to be Big MF Matt Freeman one-on-one with Samoan Sapp here tonight. Then right afterwards, he's going to face Baroni. Back to back. If Samoan Sapp wants some revenge for past sins of Big MF and Phil Baroni, he's going to have to wrestle them back to back. Under his skin times 100 here from Rockland. And Samoan Sapp, if he's going to do this thing, it's going to take a Herculean effort. One guy, then the next guy, regardless of the finish, regardless of what happens. He's got 2 matches on his plate here and now. Well, if we ever get the first match started, Frodo? Hobbit? Well, duh! The 400-pound cousin of San Francisco 49er great Jesse Sapolu, that we call Samoan Sapp, just shoved Matt Freeman on his butt to the surprise of absolutely no one. You're going to have to try a different strategy, Big MF, if you're going to take down the former television champion, the angry Samoan we call Sapp. Getting under his skin would be an understatement. He is absolutely pissed off. Will that affect his performance in the squared circle? My bet is yes. One more time. And for a second time, Matt Freeman has been shoved on his derriere by the 400-pound Samoan monster, by Samoan Sapp. Now, getting words of encouragement from Phil Baroni at ringside. You got to admit, Baroni's in amazing shape. The guy keeps himself in tremendous physical shape. But what do you say? What's the age-old saying? The weights don't fight back, but I do. We'll see. Well, Matt Freeman needs a different strategy. Samoan Sapp says, here, big man, I will give you a free shot. Let's see what you do with it. Oh. Don't ever hit a Samoan in the head. Big time headbutt, and down goes Big MF. Samoan Sapp definitely showing the world his strength here this evening. And smushed like a bug on a windshield, down goes Freeman. Well, cover now, a little close to the ropes there, able to get that left foot on the second rope and prevent any possibility of a 3 count after being smushed by Sapp. Oh no. And Sapp was momentarily distracted by Phil Baroni at ringside, and this is where Big MF excels. The guy is 1-0. He's 1-0 in professional mixed martial arts. He's undefeated, he'll tell you. Might be more matches than that, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I just know the guy, he tells the world he's undefeated in professional mixed martial arts. Great. This is professional wrestling. It takes something different. But right now, he has chopped down the big redwood tree, and Samoan Sapp is in trouble. Bending and contorting the already previously injured lower extremities of Samoan Sapp as Phil Baroni looks on. The referee, Ray there, tells him, keep your hands off my ropes, you're not in this match. And Samoan Sapp, all 6 feet 5 inches of him, able to get that bottom rope and prevent any possibility of more damage by Matt Freeman. Well, here you go. Beautiful cinematography here of a man getting smushed like a cockroach when they run out from under the refrigerator. However, since that moment in time that we just replayed for you, Matt Freeman has taken control. Is that a heel hook? I can't tell from this advantage point, but he's going after Samoan Sapp. This crowd trying to see Sapp excel. I don't know. Did Sapp come back too early from injury? Was he that Chorus of boos here for Matt Freeman. With Samoan Sapp so amped up, though, to get back in the ring and get some revenge, did he come back too early? I don't know. I'm not his doctor. I haven't seen his x-rays, but I just know, nothing fancy about that. Clobbers the hell out of Big MF. Left shoulder comes up, but just barely. This is not catch as catch can, reverse flying head scissors / Hurricane Rana wrestling. This is two men duking it out that don't like each other. This is a 400-pound Samoan and a mixed martial artist going at it. Body slam now. Oh, he smushed him. Big splash. And Sapp wins it. Uses every ounce of body weight to smush Freeman with a big splash, and Freeman stayed down. We could have some busted ribs. Oh, poor Freeman. And these people appreciate the effort to Samoan Sapp. He gets some measure of revenge on Big MF Matt Freeman for what happened several months ago in Stockton. But there is absolutely no time to rest on your laurels. There is absolutely no time to get some ice in the back because Phil Baroni is going to face him right now. These were the circumstances laid out by these two conniving con men. And now, a wounded Samoan Sapp must face a former UFC fighter, an MMA legend, a man that was on the cover of video games and made millions of dollars. Samoan Sapp is wounded, but Samoan Sapp will not give up. You see the look on his face. You see the pain on the face of Samoan Sapp, but he's going to do everything he possibly can to take out Phil Baroni here and now. And Baroni is loving every second of an injured opponent. Con man, con artist, if you will, in that squared circle. Even though he's hurt, that's the same result that happens. You're going to try to tie up with a 400-pound Samoan. He's going to shove you on your butt every time, Phil Baroni, and you deserve it. Amazing physical condition for Phil Baroni. You can't deny the obvious. The guy is in the gym every single day. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? Is that you, Phil Baroni? Is your ego so big you're trying to overpower a Samoan? Look at that. Is your ego so massive that you have to try to overpower a 400-pound opponent? And Baroni was able to cinch on a headlock, but Sapp stomped the hell out of his bare feet. If you're going to compete out there without any foot attire, without any boots or wrestling shoes, you got to expect your foot to get stomped on. And Phil Baroni's in trouble. Here we go again. Get him, Sapp. Oh no, and Phil Baroni sidesteps the contact. Samoan Sapp hits the turnbuckles very hard. Running back elbow definitely staggers the big man. And Phil Baroni going after Samoan Sapp. This does not look good to have a world-class fighter have the full advantage now. Oh, squeezing on Sapp. You got to get those ropes. Come on, Sapp. Make it happen. Make it happen. This crowd egging him on. Come on, Big MF. He's got the ropes. You got to break that. And Phil Baroni, very comfortable beating down a fallen opponent. Phil Baroni. Oh boy. Well, we saw a very innovative modified figure four earlier. Phil Baroni with his version of a modified figure four, and Samoan Sapp is hurt. Samoan Sapp's got nowhere to go. Oh, it's over. Damn it. And Phil Baroni got himself a victory with a huge asterisk next to it, if you ask me. Yeah, the celebration is on. Yeah, good for you guys. You win, Phil Baroni. You make your buddy fight him first for 10 minutes, then you fight him. Yeah, how honorable is that? You make him wrestle a match with someone else first, then you hop in and scoop all the glory. There you go. Yeah, very good. Nice, guys. Yeah. Makes a great 8x10. Why don't you go to some Legends collectible show and sell 8x10s and get the hell out of here? Well, hopefully Samoan Sapp's body is okay. Hopefully Samoan Sapp can be back to fight another day. I think he came back too early. It takes a long time for broken bones to heal.